Hello, this is Tracy Mungo with part 2 of my College for America project, You're Hired. Again, instructor. Please note that I had to do 2 videos based on the fact that my previous videos used up too much data or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I can't explain it in the proper terms, but I had to separate the videos in order for them to upload onto YouTube properly. There's apparently a problem with YouTube's system in allowing videos to be too long. So again, I will continue on with my question number 5 for my mock interview for the You're Hired project. Question number 5. Tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation? I would answer that question by stating, it was a Friday night, approximately 6:30 p.m. I was home from beginning my weekend from a long week of work, and I received a call from one of my provider office managers on my work cell phone advising me that she was calling to confirm that I would be at the health fair on the following Saturday morning that they were conducting for the community. I apologized to the provider office manager by stating that I was not aware that there was a health fair the following day that she was requesting for me to participate. She apologized and told me she thought that one of her employees had contacted me prior to advise that they were conducting the health fair for the community and wanted to have my company come set up a display table for the participants in order to pass out information about my managed care organization. I told her that I would be able to honor her request, that it was no problem, and that I would be there the following morning after she provided me the time that I would need to be there to set up our display table. I then went back into the office that Friday night to gather the material that was needed in order to conduct the display for the health fair the following day. I then went to the health fair that Saturday morning, set up a display table for the participants who were able to obtain information about my managed care organization. The provider was very happy that I was able to accommodate the request at such a short notice, and it allowed me to continue to build a positive relationship with the provider. The task was completed as requested. Question number 6. Tell me about a time you work effectively under pressure. I would indicate that that situation occurred when we were notified by our director that my company would be bidding for the managed care population for the state of Georgia. In order for us to participate for that bid, we would have to obtain letters of intent from all of our current participating providers. For my network of providers based on my territory, I had 180 providers. We were notified that we would be sent a letter that was already drafted to give to all of our assigned providers to sign and return to us within a 10 business day period. I received my letter and emailed them out immediately the day that the letter was received to my 180 providers. By the 4th day, I received 160 of the letters signed by my 180 assigned providers. However, I still had 20 providers who had not signed and returned the letter. I then, on the 5th day, went out and paid visits to those 20 providers and requested that they signed the letter of intent and provide it to me at that time so that I could bring it back to the office to provide to our corporate partners. All 20 of the providers did sign the letter of intent per my visit, and I was able to complete the task by getting my 180 letters of intent from my participating providers in my territory to my corporate partners. Question number 7. Give me an example of a time that you showed initiative. I will answer that question by stating that we had a system update for our provider portal that our providers would use to gather information about our company. I did receive information that all of my assigned providers did receive notification that we did do the system enhancement, and provided them with literature that would advise them how to now maneuver through the system with the new enhancements. I took the initiative, however, to contact several of my providers to find out if they were able to use the system based on the new enhancements. Several of my providers advised me that they were in fact having problems with the new system updates and had tried calling our customer service department for assistance. However, they were not able to get the assistance that they needed. I, at that point in time, scheduled appointments to go out to those providers' offices to conduct additional training for the system enhancements. The providers were updated on the system enhancements. They were walked through the system while I was present and were able to use the system with the updates proficiently by the time I left their office. Question number 8. Is there anything else you would like us to know? I would answer that question by stating that I am very pleased that I've had the opportunity by conducting this interview with you, and I would like to also state that I have many of the qualifications that you are seeking in this position, and I would like very much the opportunity to be able to add my talent with my professional experience to your team. I look so very forward to hearing from you in the very near future so that I can further explain my current experience to you in greater detail. Thank you so very much for this opportunity, and I hope to hear from you again soon.